Hello, Nomads. This is Brandon, the host of the Nomads of Fantasy podcast. I am by myself today. I don't have Eric and Dave with me, but if you notice, the title of this episode is a fireside chat. And the concept of this is to be short and sweet and kind of have one topic and go through it. And it might just be like me by myself doing these. So we'll see where this goes. But on with the content. So I was talking to Eric and Dave between episodes, and I was looking at the website howlongtobeat.com, where it just lists out how long it takes to beat, and it's cool because each game has three things. It's like, just the campaign, and I think it's bonus levels or whatever, side missions and stuff, and the third option is completionist. So that's like all the grinding that goes with it. So this is just, the intention for this episode is to just kind of go over games that you either have always wanted to play. I have a crazy backlog. I'm embarrassed to mention some of the games I know I have already in the show, but everybody has games that they haven't beaten or they want to go back, and it's hard, especially if you're a dad or you're working. If you have a busy life but you love games and you don't want to miss out. This list, I kind of, and I'll probably make more, but just something to go through and hear kind of like what they think it took to beat the main quest. So kind of, if you've never played Resident Evil games, that's where I started. So let's move on with that, actually. I went in the order because these are mostly the remakes, right? If you want to play the old school original ones, good for you, but getting the old PlayStation. But right now, on any console today, you probably want to start with the remasters. So I apologize if the fan base of Resident Evil says not to do this, but if you want to just play with more, updated graphics and stuff like that and better controls. So, okay. So Resident Evil, the HD remaster, it says 11 hours to beat. I started playing that. It is gorgeous on my Xbox One X. So I was actually kind of creeped out in some scenes, and that's pretty sweet that it still holds up, at least the idea. Resident Evil's 2 Remake 8.5, and Remake 3, the Remake 6 hours. I can't play those games, they're too scary. I did play Resident Evil 4, that's 16 hours. 5 was 12 hours. Resident Evil 6, I never finished. That one, 21.5 hours. Resident Evil 7, 9 hours. And that game's so scary. I can't. I think I'm like 1 hour into it. Resident Evil 8, probably won't even touch. That's 9.5. So yeah, if you look at 7 and 8, they're 9 and 9.5. So not too bad. And if you go, the farther back you go, they're kind of longer, unless you look at the remakes of 2 and 3, which is interesting. The latest games that they've been making with the remakes of 2 and 3, and then Resident Evil 7 and 8, they're only 6 hours, 8.5, 9.5 hours. They're all under 10, so something to think about. Have you ever played Portal? The first Portal game came out of nowhere in the orange box, and it deserves all the credit. It's only 3 hours, so please play it. Portal 2 is also really, really good, and it introduces co-op. I believe there's online co-op, so you and a buddy who have never played it together or haven't played it, that's a great game. Or maybe you and your wife or whatever. 8.5 hours to play that game, I think, is a great use of your time, especially with a friend. Which I didn't do. I played by myself, but I always wanted to play with a friend. That sounds really sad the way I say it. Okay, BioShock. We all know BioShock. So 12 hours for the first one, 11 hours for BioShock 2, and BioShock Infinite is 11.5. I adore BioShock Infinite, personally. I just love the world, the characters. I don't care what any issues people may have had with that game. I think it's great. It's one of the few games I like to go back. It's a comfort food. Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. Jedi Fallen Order. Okay, so this game came out of nowhere, got a lot of hype, and it delivered, I think. It's 17 hours. I think that's pretty good use of your time if you're a Star Wars fan. I don't think Star Wars games are the best on, in general, so it's kind of hard to get the Fallen. I'm sorry, Knights of the Old Republic. I don't remember what that was. I think that was like 27 hours. But yeah, I would say please, and it's canon. So if you want to know lore and have a good time, 17 hours to play that game. Yeah, do it. God of War, I'm working on. I'm like a few hours into that, like 4 or 5 hours. I get yelled at by Dave to how do you stop playing it, which I don't know. I have other games I want to play. Anyways, 2018, God of War, 21 hours. So kind of long if, but I heard it's awesome. And it's a ride. Like Dave said, it went by quick. Spec Ops, The Line gets thrown out a lot. I thought I wanted to put that out there. 6 hours. Yeah, if you want to play something different with some dated graphics because of it's from like the 360 PlayStation 3 era, but Nolan North does the voice of the main character. A lot of dumb swearing, like obsessive, but I guess that might be military. I don't know. Check it out. The Wolf Among Us is a really good game by Telltale, so I don't know. I had a great time with that. That whole world and the acting, and it was fun. It was definitely the most memorable. It's a shame they wanted to make a sequel to that, and then Telltale closed like right after. It was like, come on. So who knows? That might get crowdfunded and come back. I did some Assassin's Creed just because they've been pumping out some pretty good ones again lately, and I just want it for reference. 2 was 19 hours. Assassin's Creed 2, 19 hours. That's pretty long, but I love that game, and I think if you want to go back in time, if you miss some of the early ones, 2 is a really good one. Ezio is a great character. But then when Origins came out, that's 30 hours. Odyssey, which I'm working on. God damn, I'm working on this game, and it's taking me forever, but I'm having fun with it. Going back to it for my 4th time. It's 42 and a half hours. And then Valhalla is 55.5 hours. And these are just doing the campaign, ignoring side quests. So good luck. These are long-ass games. But I wanted to put those out there. Titanfall 2. I don't want to give anything away, because I think if you go into this cold, it's always on sale. I know on Xbox it's like right now $3. I don't get it. Titanfall 2 is a 6-hour game. I don't know how to even like. I don't want to ruin anything, but it's like if somebody from Nintendo was in charge of the level design for Titanfall 2. I don't know. That helps sell it, but god damn, that game is so good. Skyrim, for reference, based on other games, the main campaign is 33.5 hours, so pretty long, but that game is dynamite, and if you've never played it, what are you waiting for? Go. 33.5. Good luck, because all the side missions are just so good, and things, yeah, you're going to spend 100 hours into that game. Hellblade Senua's Sacrifice is 7.5 hours. I haven't finished it. I'm probably at like the 4-hour mark. I don't know. These hours to me, actually, I'm probably like easily, I get sidetracked and I wander a lot. So I log way more hours than what they're saying. But if I was focused, I would probably still be like, if this Hellblade is saying it's 7.5, I guarantee I would still find a way to do it in like 9. Batman Arkham Asylum, if you never played the first, the game of the year. Got which has some bonus features, I guess. Which you're probably going to get that, and it's cheap. 11 hours, and I think it's a really fun game. Just the boss fight is kind of lame. That's the only complaint I got on that. But hey, Mark Hamill's in it, and it's dope. Super Mario Brothers, the very, very first game. Like, if you want to just say, hey, I don't know, I've never played the original Mario games and NES. Well, it's only 2 hours, so just do it. Just get it over with if you haven't done it. Bastion, Limbo, Inside, and Katana Zero are some indie games that I think are worth playing, that I've enjoyed. Bastion is 6. Limbo is 3.5. Then they came up with Inside, that is 3.5. And Katana Zero is 4.5. But I'm not that great at it. I don't know. I am, then I'm not. So I feel like I've logged in like 10 hours in this game. That game's great. I don't want to even ruin it. Just play it. Beautiful music, beautiful artwork, fun gameplay, cool world, all that stuff. Yeah, Katana Zero. Battlefield 5, just for reference, in case you're wondering how long the latest military games are going. This is a 6-hour campaign. But Mirror's Edge is also 6 hours, and I think the first Mirror's Edge, not that weird remake that they came up with, the first Mirror's Edge is really fun. It's really good. Worth experiencing. It's at 6 hours. What Remains of Edith Finch is 2 hours. Super sad game, but cool gameplay, cool world, worth the experience. Just one time, just kind of sad at the end. I think Eric cried. We might talk about this game at one point. So spoilers, I guess, warning. Shadow of the Colossus 2018 remake or whatever. Remake. 7 hours. Firewatch, a super good game. A fantastic game. Is it a walking simulator? Possibly. But just play it. 4 hours. Psychonauts. Right now, at the time of this recording, Psychonauts 2 is coming at some point. So if you want to go back and play an OG Xbox game, Psychonauts has a cult following. It's 12.5 hours. The Stanley Parable 2013. I think that's the original version, maybe. I play that game on the computer. It's only 1.5. I don't know how to explain this game. It just trust me. It's worth playing, and it's as long as you want it to be. I'll put it that way. And then Super Hot, I saw was only 2.5, and I think I'm at like the last level or something like that. It's like really intense. I love it. The only problem is like if you stop playing that game and then you go back, you're like, whoa. But it is paused, hence the gameplay. So 2.5. I don't know. I must be, according to this, I must be at 2 hours in or something like that. But maybe because it's all short little scenes. So I don't know. A lot of these games, I think, I would love to just, other than the Resident Evil and like the bigger names. If you don't know what these games are, I pick them because I think they're really fun and they're short and sweet. And if it's at the end of the day and you're tired but you want to play a game, or you got, I don't know, something going on, you have a day to kill and you want to get in and get out of a game, I would check some of these out. But yeah, if you also like this fireside chat concept, I'm by myself and it's not too hard. So I know it's easy for me to do it. I would like to do it if I have ideas and I can throw them out there. But always looking forward for feedback. I know Eric set up our Twitter account. But really, just the Nomads of Fantasy. We're the only ones with that name. And if you are liking the show, please reach out. Other than that, I am out of here. Thank you.